Hey y'all, welcome back to Rolling with Stone. So today I have a Valentine's Day makeup collaboration that I'm doing with Miss GalaxyGlow. Yes, so look at this fierce look she came up with. So today I'm extra excited about this tutorial because we're using all drugstore makeup. And so she's gotten a lot of new stuff and I have as well. So let's jump right into it. So this is the NYX HD eyeshadow base that I'm using just to prime my eye to make sure these eyeshadows come out really good. And that's really important, especially when you're using something that's not as expensive, because sometimes the quality isn't as great. Not every time, but sometimes. So you saw that e.l.f. Cream liner, which is what I'm using for my eyebrows, and an e.l.f. angled brush. And both of these you can get at Target or something like that. So just filling them. And also these shadow shields that you see I put on, they come from Walmart. So very inexpensive. And so I'm just kind of testing these out to see how they work for my eyebrows versus how they work for my eyeshadow look. So you see me kind of take them on and off. So to clean up my brows, I'm using two concealers, the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Warm Honey, mixed with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which is probably my favorite drugstore brand concealer, in the color Deep. Mix those two together and blended it out. Putting a little bit more of that NYX HD eyeshadow base down. This eyeshadow palette is by Black Radiance. It's the Nude Attitude palette. And the quality is actually pretty decent. I'm using a cheap brush that I got from the drugstore, no name brush. So as you can see, I'm doing a lot more blending than what I would usually do. But, you know, it kind of worked out all right. And then I'm taking the highlight color from that same palette. And it's a little funky type frosted color. I didn't think it was going to show up that light, but you know, at the end, I made it work. So yeah, that crease color is really requiring some blending. So now I'm going in with another Black Radiance palette. And this palette is called Cute. And it just has different pink colors. Now this palette wasn't that great at all. Like, I had to keep trying to pack it on because it was so powdery that the color was just basically falling off. So you see I'm kind of going back and forth to try to touch it up because the color just kept fading off. So the quality of this one isn't good at all, you guys. So this is the first time I've ever used any Black Radiance eyeshadow anything. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend them. You could probably do better where eyeshadow is concerned. These really aren't that great. So for eyeliner, I'm using that same e.l.f. angled liner brush and also the e.l.f. gel liner, which I've used it several times before. And for a gel liner, it is pretty good quality, especially for $3. So for primer, to prime my face, I'm using the Maybelline Better Skin. You can get that at any drugstore. And as you can see, it's just making my skin look a lot smoother. It's filling in any pores and just gives me a smooth application. For foundation, you've seen me use this a few times before. I'm using the Infallible Total Cover Foundation in the color 211 Cream Cafe. Now the star of the show, you guys, has got to be these new beauty blenders. Well, beauty sponges rather. They're by Eco Tools, y'all. Eco Tools have come out with some new blending sponges and they are amazing. Like, it just bounces off my skin. First of all, let me tell you this. Completely submerge it in water, completely. And then squeeze it all the way out. It bounces off your skin like a dream. Blends. I love it. I love it. It comes with 2 in a pack for like $8 and something. A big one like that green one I used and a smaller one, which is medium size. So going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer and Warm Honey for some highlighting. And then using that Maybelline Fit Me in the color Deep just to brighten it a little bit. And as you notice, I'm using the same Eco Tools sponge to blend out the highlight. And notice how that it's angled. You guys, they made this thing to perfectly fit in that angle under your eye. Like, and the way it feels on the skin, I just have to say, you guys go pick it up. And I wasn't sent this for free for review or anything. I bought it from Walmart and I'm so impressed with it. I'll definitely be buying it again. To do some cream contouring, I'm going in with my handy dandy NYX Conceal and Correct cream palette, and I use the darkest color in that. You can get that at Target or anywhere that sells NYX, and I'm just kind of putting it on a brush and blending it out. That way I don't have to like draw a line and try to get that line out or whatever. So using the same NYX palette with the same color, I'm going to go in and contour my nose and then blend that out just with just like a cheap drugstore cosmetic wedge. So going in with the other Eco 2 sponge that comes in that kit, I'm using the Air Spun Loose Powder, which you can get at Walmart, to set my highlighted areas. Now this stuff you don't want to use too much, and you don't want to keep it on too long because it'll take you forever to blend it out because it's so white. But if you use just the right amount, it's wonderful, you guys. I've been using this powder for probably about a year or more now, using the Black Radiance contour palette, which this palette is just, it's amazing. I can't say too much good things about it. It's really good, and I'm using that to contour with, basically to set my contour. And I use the medium color, and then I go in with the darker color to kind of deepen it some. To set the rest of my face, I'm going in with the Revlon Nearly Naked powder. I haven't used this in so long, you guys, and I think I've gotten darker since I had the baby because this powder is too light for me. That's what I'm using. And I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face and hope for the best with this color, child, because it was too light. So just kind of spraying some finishing spray. This is the only thing that didn't come from a drugstore, y'all. It's Scandinavia. So the so I am going in with the Milani Tantastic highlighter in the color Fantastic and Gold, which is an amazing highlighter. I used to use this a lot last year, but I kind of got away from it. And also new for me is Milani blushes, you guys. I've never used the Milani blush that I can think of. And this color is called Rose de Oreo. And it is beautiful. It's like a peach color that has gold reflex. It's like a highlighter and blush all in one. Well, blush definitely, but it has gold reflex in it. So super pretty. So for lashes, I went in with Salon Perfect lashes and a Revlon glue. Both came from Walmart. That glue, you can just sit it right on. I love that glue. And these lashes are really cute. Everything inexpensive. And for mascara, using the Maybelline Great Lash Trusty Duck. That's probably one of the first mascaras ever made. So for lipsticks, I have two options. I'm using the Iman lip liner in the color Cocoa. You can get that from Walmart or Walgreens. And then a Wet n Wild lipstick in Perfectly Pink. That is such a pretty soft pink color. I absolutely love this lip. And then I got two of those metallic liquid lipsticks from Milani too. So I threw on the red one, and that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Until next time, thank you for rolling with Stone.